It's July 1st already. Half the year has gone, and my portfolio hasn't seen the growth that I wanted to see. The only way for me to reach my goal right now is if I double up my investments, and that's what I'm gonna do. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Bruce Huang. I'm a dividend investor, real estate investor, and this is the Robinhood challenge that I started a few months ago. Like I said in the beginning of the video, I have not seen the growth that I've wanted to when it comes to my portfolio, and the only way for me to reach my goal of $10,000 invested by the end of the year is for me to double up my investments. So right now I'm depositing $100 every single week into the Robinhood portfolio, and now I'm gonna double that up. I'm gonna be depositing $200 into my Robinhood portfolio. The strategy for this idea is very simple. I put in more money into the portfolio, I'll be getting more dividends coming out. I'll be investing in dividend stocks, no penny stocks, no day trading, just regular old penny stocks, very stable companies, and I'll be collecting dividends along the way, monthly, every quarter, and so on and so on. So let's jump into the portfolio to see how it's going. I recently just crossed over $5,000 when it comes to this portfolio. Right now I'm sitting at $5,213. You can just say that's $14. On the day, I'm up almost $50. That should be around 1% of my portfolio. On the week, I'm up barely anything. On the month, I'm up 11%. And that's just basically because we had like a mini correction in May. For the 3 months chart, I'm up 4%. For the 1 year chart, I'm up 20%. I'm doing very well, guys, for the year. I think I could be beating the S&P 500. I have to double check on that. And on the all-time charts here, I'm up almost 9%, $400. I think by this point, I've done over 50 videos about dividend stocks, monthly dividend stocks, quarterly dividend stocks, what is safe to invest in, what is not safe to invest in. So if you guys want to see any of those videos, go check them out after you watch this video. I'll link everything in the cards or in the description. When it comes to the dividends for the month of June, I think I'm just shy of $40. It should be around $39 to my calculation. And the highest paying dividend that I received for June is from AGNC. AGNC Investments is one of the most controversial stocks that I own. I have tons of comments hating on this one, and I have tons of comments saying that they want to invest in this one. So you guys just have to do the research and invest at your own risk. Right now, I'm just planning to hold on to this 125 shares, collect the dividends. If anything changes, I'll let you guys know. If you guys want to know the latest news on my stocks and on my real estate investments, go follow me on Instagram. I update that daily, so you guys can just follow me there. I'll leave a link in the description. So when it comes to the total return of this controversial stock, I'm down $85. And with that being said, this does not include all of the dividends that were reinvested into this stock. So if I do incorporate all that, I think the total return is actually closer to zero. The longer that I'm invested into this stock, the less, the less worried I am, because I'm only invested with $2,000 and I'm still collecting a pretty dividend every single month. Things could be worse and things could be a lot better. So when it comes to AGNC investments for me, I'm like right there on the middle ground. I think that it's just an okay investment for me. The next highest paying stock that I have on a monthly basis is PSEC. I own 200 shares of this. So after AGNC investments, I think PSEC, Prospect Capital, is the most hated stock on my portfolio by the viewers. I get so much hate from this one stock. I think that's where all my dislikes are coming from, or they're either coming from the AirPods that I wear every single time in my thumbnails. So far, my total return for this is negative $23. I've held this stock since January, and like I said with AGNC investments, total return does not include dividends reinvested. So if I include all the dividends reinvested, I would still be up on this stock. I should be up at least maybe $20, $30. That's the thing when it comes to long-term investing and dividend investing for the long term in general. The longer you do it, the better that you'll get at this investing strategy. You'll start to get more confident, and you'll start to see which stocks are actually better to invest in and which stocks are less likely to succeed when it comes to the portfolio. So, and right at this moment, PSEC for me is again another average stock. I'm just using PSEC and AGNC just for the cash flow. I'm using that dividend to pay for my Robinhood Gold, which is $5 every single month. And I'm also using that dividend to be reinvested into the portfolio. Sooner or later, I'm gonna have about $100 a month in dividends, and then $200, and on and on and on. So the portfolio is still growing. The portfolio is still growing, it's just not growing at the rate that I wanted to. So if you're enjoying the dividend strategy, don't forget to leave me a like down below and we can get on to the next dividend stock. So like I said in the beginning of this video, I'm going to double up my investments every single month. So right now I deposit around $400 a month. I'm gonna be depositing $800 this month, and I'm gonna see how it will affect my portfolio. So I'm doing this on the Robinhood account, and I'm also doing this on the M1 Finance account. So you guys can go check out some of my other videos there that I'll be posting later on in the week. So right now I'm still considering if I should deposit $200 on one day or if I should deposit $100 on 2 separate days of the week. But I'm leaning towards $100 on 2 separate days of the week, just because my bank account is not really set up that way. And this strategy might actually break my bank account. So there's also that. So the main stock that I'll be concentrating on all month this month is gonna be Realty Income. So one thing about Realty Income is that it has not been doing so well over the week. It's down 5% over the week, and it's down 1.4% over the month. So right now I'm gonna be buying 1 share of Realty Income for $68.06. And then probably the next episode, I'll probably buy another one. Realty Income is one of my favorite stocks. It is also a monthly paying dividend stock. And right now my equity in the company is just so low. I only have 5 shares at the moment. Total equity is $340. So I'm gonna try to bump this up to $2,000. I think that would be a great investment for me, especially later down the road. Right now, the dividend yield is 4%. So let's say, for example, if I had $10,000 invested in Realty Income, I would be making about $400 a year. And if I reinvested those dividends, I would be making just a little bit more every single month. And that is also known as the compound effect. So when it comes to my portfolio, I do not have any cash reserves at all. And that is a big problem, especially if one of my stocks go on sale, I need to be able to buy more of that stock. So I don't wanna go in and tap into the margins trading or anything like that. And so I'm gonna be building up some cash reserves with that double up investment that I'm doing for this month. With that being said, with pure speculation, I think that we are gonna be having a really good week this week. The trade war talks are on hold with China and the USA, and I think that the stock market will start doing a lot better because of that. When it comes to AT&T, I think that my investments is starting to pay off little by little. Let's take a look at the total return here. I'm up $50 when it comes to AT&T. That is a 5% gain on whatever I purchased over the last few months, not including all of the dividends that I also received. So for the longest time, I've just been reinvesting into AT&T again and again and again. And right now I've accumulated up to 30 shares. I want to get this up to I want to get my AT&T investments up to at least 100 shares. I'm not gonna be able to do that this month, but I think that by the end of the year, I should be able to get close to 100 shares of AT&T. And that should cost about $3,300 or so. So I think that will be a healthy investment when it comes to this portfolio. Again, the dividend yield is just so attractive when it comes to AT&T and their business model. AT&T has a 7% dividend yield. So if I invested $10,000 into AT&T right now, 1 year from now, if all else is equal, I should be able to get $700 as a dividend. And if I reinvested that, I should be able to get even more. So my Instagram account has been going crazy recently. A lot of you guys have started to follow me. A lot of you guys have started to slide into the DMs and started talking to me, and I've been responding as fast as I can. I get back to almost every single one of you. And most of the questions have to do with cryptocurrency and buying Bitcoin. When it comes to all that stuff, if you really want to invest in Bitcoin, all you have to do is just set up a budget and invest. Very similar to what I'm doing with the Robinhood challenge. Just invest according to your budget every single week or every single month, and just dollar cost average your way in. When it comes to Bitcoin, it's very volatile. It's gonna shoot up $1,000. It's gonna shoot down even $5,000 or something like that. So just know that if you're investing in that, most likely you're gonna lose money or you're gonna be making a lot of money. Both things can happen. I think it's about a 50% chance. I think it's about a 50% chance that all that stuff can happen. And if you are gonna invest, you guys can use my link in the description with Coinbase. I think that is the easiest way to start buying Bitcoin. And if you buy $100 of Bitcoin, you will receive $10 in free Bitcoin from Coinbase. So I don't trust any other sites out there other than Coinbase and Binance. And Binance is where you can trade altcoins, but I'll get to that in another video. Dividend investing is a very simple strategy. Don't try to make it more complicated than it actually is. I never knew anything about dividends when I first started investing in the stock market. I thought that if I just invested in all of these tech stocks or all of these penny trading stocks, that I can make a lot of money, and that wasn't the case. I was only able to start making money after I've been in the market for a long time, long-term investing, and I started looking at these more stable companies, these blue chip stocks, similar to the stocks that Warren Buffett invests in. So that's the type of people that I look up to. All of my investments are very simple. Save more money, invest more money, and collect dividends or collect rent money. That's all I do every single day. If you guys want to watch more videos of me doing that, go check out my older videos here. I give you a lot of insight into a lot of the stocks that I own and a lot of the real estate investment strategies that I use. If you enjoyed the video, leave me a like. If you're brand new, I come out with 3 videos every single week. So subscribe and hit that notification so you can find out when my next video comes out. I'll see you in the next one. I love you 3000. Bye-bye.